Well, hello everyone, no script Alex here, and RIOT just dropped a massive bomb today that no one expected. So they actually changed a lot of items on PBE, and it also concerns a lot of ADC items. So I'm gonna go over them because there's a lot of change that not only concerns for ADCs but also Kaisa. So we'll start with ADC items because they're the most important right now, and let's start with Kraken Slayer. Kraken Slayer is winning 5 AD from 40 to 45, but is losing base damage and losing its AD ratio for a base AD ratio. This is really bad for Kaisa. I mean, the change to the ratio is bad for Kaisa because Kaisa is a champion that doesn't have the highest base stats. She has also not the highest AD per level, because if we had a high AD per level, we would get Q evolution way too early. The problem is that if you go for Kraken Slayer into RB, this now deals less damage than on live servers. On live servers, you would get around, I think, 330, and now we get only 311. And this is only 2 items. This means that at 3 items, it will get worse, and so on. This is a straight up nerf for that part. The only silver lining that Kraken has, as you can see, I can get my evolution now. I can get my Q evolution now without delay. On live servers, you would generally need to wait level 10 before you get Q evolution. That's why it was delayed. But now with the added 5 AD, you get enough to get Q evolution at level 9. So that's one of the silver lining that this build has. But it's not the only crit item that got changed. Storm Razer also got changed. I'll find it. It should be here. Yes, there we go. Storm Razer also got changed. It lost its AD ratio. And now it only has a base flat damage of 100 damage and 120 and 1/5 attack speed. This is even worse because there is no silver lining here. This is a simple straight up nerf. Again, 100 AD. Same thing compared to live. If you compare live Storm Razer RB to PB Storm Razer RB, you're losing around you're losing around 30 DPS basically. And there is no silver lining here. The 5 AD, the 5 added attack speed doesn't really help that much, and it's just the fact that this item lost its entire scaling. It's just 100 damage, that's it. So I really don't know if we're gonna still be building Storm Razer next patch if it stays like that. Because again, the reaction from the community has been pretty strong, so it's possible that this changes. This is why I'm probably gonna wait till the patch preview comes out before making any definite change to the guide or any work to the guide. This is just my reaction. For me personally, I don't agree with these changes at all. I don't think these changes are good whatsoever, because it hurts ADC crits for no reason. It hurt crit ADCs for no reason. It's a nerf to AD crit Kaisa by far. The only thing is that if you play a hybrid Kaisa, now you can probably if it's gonna be like that, it's probably better to drop Storm Razer and to go for Kraken, into Gunzir Rageblade, into Nasher. This is probably the build that we're gonna go for to go hybrid Kaisa, since Kraken Slayer still has an AP scaling, and since it now gives you enough to get Q evolution early. So yeah, probably this is most likely what we're gonna go for now compared to before. So yeah, but apart from that, in terms of AD changes, the only thing that is also worth mentioning is the Storm Razer change. Doesn't do anything. Sure, it's 200 gold cheaper, but the passive got nerfed, and honestly, this item still stuck on the champion, so I don't recommend going for this on Kaisa anyway. Now, let's go over the good news, because if AD crit Kaisa got nerfed, AP Kaisa got buffed. This is the biggest change. Luden's companion goes from 90 AP to 100 AP. Sure, the passive is now a bit weaker, but this is insane. Because now this means that if you play AP Kaisa, I'm gonna start this. This means you can go for Maimune. I'm gonna where is it? 3-stack runes. No, items, there you go. You can now get basically W evolution without having to get a tome. Normally you would go for Ludens into tome, or you would go for Lost Chapter into X-Tech into tome, but now you can just rush Ludens. This is a massive quality of life change for AP Kaisa now, because that means that you can just rush Ludens, which is way stronger to have, and you don't need to go for a tome. This is a massive quality of life change, it's a buff, clearly a buff for AP Kaisa. So if you're still not convinced that AP Kaisa is the right thing to play right now, this should probably be a great ad for that, because it's such a nice buff. And yeah, other thing I wanted to mention basically quickly is the change to Storm Surge. Now, Storm Surge was nerfed this patch to 90 AP. Now it's going back to 95 AP. It's still gonna be a bit. It's still weaker than before. And if you're thinking that maybe you can build that on Kaisa again, since it doesn't give you enough for 100 AP, I don't recommend going for it. I think that it's still better to not go for this. We built it because it was strong, but now it's less strong. I just don't think it's that good of an item now. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Overall, AP Kaisa got buff, which is good for me, but 80 crit Kaisa got nerfed. That is clear and sound. I don't know why Riot did I don't know why Riot did that. I don't understand why. Obviously, if it's gonna be like that, maybe it will be like a new build. Maybe we need to drop Moonquiver items altogether. I don't know. But it's really weird to see Riot nerfing Moonquiver items when they're such an important aspect of many ADCs. Because most ADCs don't have that much of a high base AD, so it's obviously a massive nerf for no reason. Like we're losing the scaling on these items for no reason. And like Storm Razor feels dead now. It's only expensive to buy, but now has zero scaling whatsoever. So again, I'm gonna continue to post videos about me testing new ADC builds in the coming days. But if at patch preview these changes are still in, I'm probably gonna start testing more and testing on PvP new builds for the guide. Because if this is gonna come out like that, we need to update the guide for 14.3. I'm also gonna most likely be testing these items on stream tomorrow, so make sure to come. It's tomorrow. It's on Tuesday at 2 AM PST if you wanna join on my Twitch. Links are in the description below. All right, everyone. With that said, I hope you enjoyed. We'll see what happens, and yeah, Alex out. Bye bye.